Okay, we're outside the Amex Stadium after Brighton's 2-2 draw with Leicester City. I was almost going to say defeat there because it felt like a defeat, didn't it, Sam? They went ahead twice in the match, both with João Pedro penalties. He's absolutely ruthless from the penalty spot. But Leicester twice they clawed their way back into the game, Sam. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was a really poor afternoon for Brighton, who obviously were going into the game with the lack of confidence after a couple of bad defeats against Villa and Palace, and just looking to get back to winning ways. And I did say before kicking off, they had to start on the front foot, get a few goals, and get the confidence going. And it didn't work out that way. Work out that way at all, unfortunately. João Pedro obviously scored from the penalty spot to give Brighton the lead. And they just didn't add to that, and they were pegged back. Navadidi getting a really scrappy equaliser at the end of the first half. It was a really poor goal to concede from a Brighton point of view. And they started the second half strongly again on the front foot, looking to get that second goal, and they managed to do it. Pedro again scoring from the penalty spot. He's never going to miss from the penalty spot. You can always guarantee it will be a goal as soon as he steps up to take one, but unfortunately again they kind of just stopped playing from that point, and they just didn't try and get a third goal. I did say to you I felt like a third goal was needed.
You did.
Didn't come, and Leicester managed to get the equaliser once again, and 2-2 draw is how it ended. It was probably Leicester that had the better chances to win the game in the end. And
they hit the post, didn't they? Right at the end.
So poor afternoon for Brighton. More points dropped in a game that they had to win against a team at a relegation run.
Yeah, and it really knocks them back in their hunt for the European places. Sam, Fabian Herdesiller afterwards spoke. He almost said, "Look, we can't talk about Europe." He's basically saying they're not good enough to be in Europe with performances like that, and you can't argue with that, really, can you? It's a fair comment, I thought, in the press conference afterwards.
I know they've obviously got some injuries, and obviously they had a makeshift defence, obviously with Carlos Baleba in there this afternoon alongside Lewis Dunk, that really struggled as well. But I can't really pick out too many players that really impressed the Brighton today. You can say Pedro, obviously really good from the penalty spot, but kind of apart from that, they're very wasteful, very sloppy, and just not themselves at the moment. And it's a real shame. So they're obviously on a really great run of form before that FA Cup defeat to Nottingham Forest, and everything seems to have gone a bit wrong since.
Yeah, it's amazing the difference in the team, isn't it? Between how they were prior to the international break to what they are now. It's like a massive difference. Yeah, but. Oh well, they go again. It's Brentford up next, away at Brentford. So hopefully Brighton can pull back. But have a look at the Sussex World website. We've got all of the reaction and the player ratings up on the Sussex World. But thanks very much for watching.